used to run a photography studio. I've always liked to run my own businesses, and found out about a window to the womb. The franchisor was very amenable and very much that they understood that I didn't have a background, and I certainly don't have any clinical background. That was part of the package that they provided, was giving us the knowledge. We are monitored by the CQC as if we were a GP practice. Obviously different criteria, but certainly they gave us the skills to understand what we needed to understand from that. In terms of support, it's been fantastic. The earliest we get a scan in is 16 weeks, purely because that's the best time to really start to find out whether it's a boy or a girl. But more importantly, baby's grown enough there to make sure everything's going well with the pregnancy, which is why we use qualified sonographers. Me and my wife, if we did this, we would have just come with just the two of us. A lot of people want to bring granny or great granny in some cases, and actually it's amazing for them because they've never seen, well, certainly great grandmas have never seen a scan before.
Are you cuddling grandma?
So the other thing I like about the business is it's kind of a flat fee. The nice thing about that is obviously the more you drive the business, the more profitable you're going to be. And obviously with the set territory, that fits quite nicely. We also have access to other territories should and when we want to expand. We have 2 young children, and actually my wife does all of the kind of Facebook side of it, because there's a big social media side of the business. It also works with our balance. We're only open sort of 3-4 days a week. Babies don't perform. They're little children at the end of the day, so we have to plan on the day that some of the scans that babies will have hands in front of their face and things like that. We make sure we block out all the bookings through the automatic booking system, and really it's about managing the people as they come in, reassuring them, making sure they understand what's going to happen in the scan, and then obviously when they're having the scan, if the baby's not in the correct position, we then advise them to go and have a walk, or we've got little techniques that we can use to make sure baby moves. And really our day is about managing the people in front of the sonographer to keep the sonographer always with the client. The other part of it is obviously when they come out, part of the experience is then they get to choose shots that they want printed off.
So there's your little baby. Baby's got both of its arms up in the air, you can see there. Looks like it's turning onto its side there to have a little cuddle into the placenta.
We talk about having baby brother coming, and I think this will help her connect the fact that it's here in mummy.
When you were born, all I did was put a trumpet to my tummy. Yeah. I didn't even have any scans at all.
Bring your family members with you, which you can't at the hospital. You can only go you and your partner sort of at the hospital, but here you can bring up to 5 people. So last time I brought my mum and my partner's mum and my stepdad and my partner's sister.
They're very small at the moment, they don't have a lot of fat on them, so they look quite skinny. But here's the baby's head, baby's little arms there. So it's having a big wriggle round, you can actually see the baby in the whole womb. It's a lot more relaxing than at the hospital. Not as clinical, just a nice atmosphere, I think.
Lovely to see. Good to have the reassurance that everything's okay, and to see the baby moving, and to get an idea of the features of what they're going to look like when they're born.
I love it. I'll be happy all day now.
All the apprehension that you have at the hospital it's completely drawn out here, and you find that couples talk to each other, and you generally get people that have had a second scan, second baby or third baby, and they're kind of reassuring the new ones, and you actually find that the atmosphere builds itself. You almost become a host.